About that day, I left him at a Greyhound station west of Santa Fe. We were 17, but he was sweet and it was true. Still, I knew what I had to do, 'cause I just knew. Summer Sunday nights, we'd sink into our seats right as they dimmed out all the lights. A technicolor world made out of music and machine. It called me to beyond that screen and live inside each scene.
Without a nickel to my name, off the bus, here I came. I could be brave or just insane, we'll have to see. 'Cause maybe in that sleepy town, you'll sit one day to let us down. You'll see my face and think how he used to know me. Behind these hills, I'm reaching for the heights and chasing all the lights that shine. Shall we let you down? It's another day of get up off the ground. It's another day of morning rolls around, and it's another day of sun.
I hear him every day, the rhythms in the canyons that'll never fade away. Ballads in the ballrooms left by those who came before. They say you gotta want it more, so I bang on every door.
And even when the answer's no, or when my money's running low, the dusty mic and neon glow are all I need.
Someday as I sing my song, a small town kid will come along. That'll be the things and pushing on and on.
Behind these hills, I'm reaching for the heights and chasing all the lights that shine. Shall we let you down? It's another day of get up off the ground. It's another day of morning rolls around, and it's another day of sun.
When they let you down, the morning rolls around.
It's another day of sun. It's another day of sun. It's another day of sun, 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 sun. It's another day of sun. Just another day of sun. It's another day of sun. It's another day of sun. It's another day of sun.
Hello, my name is Krista Pummel, and I am the proud principal of Alexander Mackenzie High School. On behalf of the staff and students, I would like to welcome each and every one of you to the Arts Mackenzie information presentation. Arts Mackenzie believes that we can use art as an entry point into learning about our community, our cultures, and our histories. To this end, it is important to understand our local area and recognize the Indigenous peoples of the land before we continue with our presentation. We affirm that we are all treaty peoples and acknowledge that the York Region District School Board is located on the lands of 2 treaties. These treaties have been signed with the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nations and the First Nations of the Williams Treaties, who are the Mississaugas of Alderville, Curve Lake, Hiawatha, Scugog Island, and the Chippewas of Beausoleil, Rama, and Georgina Island, who is our closest neighbor and partner in education. To honor this agreement, we will take up our responsibility to be respectful of their traditions, knowledge, and inherent rights as sovereign nations. We will respect their relationship with these lands and recognize that our connection to this land is through the continued relationship with these First Nations. And we acknowledge our shared responsibility to respect and care for the lands and waters for future generations. Throughout our presentation, the Arts Mackenzie faculty will talk about the process for grade 8 students applying to the arts program for admission in September 2022. If you are a student who is looking for a kinesthetic learning experience, is not afraid of a challenge, wants to combine academic subjects with your arts discipline, and you are looking for a unique high school experience, then Arts Alexander Mackenzie is for you. Whether your dream is to perform on Broadway or to run your own business, to become an opera singer or a doctor, scientist, mechanic, or world-class chef, the opportunities offered by Arts Mackenzie and Alexander Mackenzie High School will prepare you for your future. Research has shown that an arts education helps students to develop as individuals and learners, particularly in the areas of higher level skills such as creativity, problem solving, the ability to communicate in different ways, self-discipline, and critical thinking. Arts graduates possess the skills that will allow them to achieve success in any post-secondary pathway. And now, let the show begin.
I really like the people in the arts program. Everyone has like such different personalities. I love the teacher, Ms. Bhatia, and I love how she just lets us be really creative with our projects.
We all have our own expertise in different fields in the visual arts, from media arts to photography, to sculpture, to drawing, to painting, to multimedia. Students gain an excellent opportunity to enhance and learn and try different things.
I feel like it's a very welcoming experience. There's always something for everyone, and it's everything that I expected and more.
Students gain confidence. They gain performance experience. Students are able to go to a great high school and have a fantastic education while pursuing their passion in the arts.
Everyone supports each other. Like, no matter what instrument you play, you will have friends in the program because everyone's really friendly, and like it's just like an extra opportunity for you to take more music classes and be able to just be surrounded by like the amazing magic of music.
The fact that we can get to play more challenging music, expand our horizons with different genres, and getting master classes from more professional players of our instrument, I think that's my favorite part about the program.
When you get into the arts program, you make friends with people who love to do what you love to do, and you guys create really great memories just really quickly, and those friends become best friends.
I've just learned to be a better performer. I've learned to be a better vocalist and honestly a better student. You find people who have the same passions and same interests as you, and it's amazing because you find your family here.
I've made long-lasting friendships here for sure. It's kind of the equivalent of joining like a club or like a basketball team, except this team goes on for 4 years and you get to know people and know how they think and know how they operate, and then by grade 12 you just automatically know how to make new dance pieces and make new things, and everything just works really well.
Students learn more than what you would expect from our dance program. We work with Canada's top professional artists to make sure that students have a well-rounded approach to dance education. Students in the theatre program will learn all aspects of theatre. It isn't about acting for us. Students will get to learn directing, creative writing, writing, technical design, and everything in between.
My experience has been amazing throughout the 4 years. It's been one of the best experiences of my life. I've met a lot of new people, and I've really got a chance to grow as a person and improve a lot of different skills.
The arts program's a really diverse place. It's full of a lot of diverse people, and it's a really diverse curriculum, and you get to learn a lot and really bridge out and meet new people. The arts program has been so pivotal for me as a person, as an artist. I've just developed so much, and it's really helped me clarify what I want to do with the rest of my life.
Hello, and welcome to Arts Mackenzie Information Night. Tonight, through this digital presentation, we will have an opportunity to witness what the Arts Mackenzie program is all about. My name is Catherine Clark. I am the Department Head of Dance and Theatre, and I will be leading you through tonight's presentation. So, to start, I have one question. Why Arts Mackenzie? The aim of the Arts Mackenzie program is to give students an enriched, artistic, and academic experience. This program is about taking your passion, whether it be for visual arts, dance, theater, or music, and applying that passion in one of the most unique high schools in York Region. In the Arts Mackenzie program, you will be able to explore, to create, to study, and to dream. Creativity not only thrives at Arts Mackenzie, our overall approach to education prepares students for success in life. We are now going to learn a little bit more about the YRDSB Regional Specialized Arts Program. The Secondary Arts Program is a 4-year arts program for YRDSB students who are committed to achieving excellence in the arts. The program offers a package of specialized credits, 2 per year, that counts towards the Ontario Secondary School Diploma. Students will receive a certificate upon completion. Students are invited to apply to the school that corresponds with their attendance boundary. There are 4 secondary schools offering the Specialized Arts Program. At Arts Mackenzie, students may apply to study one of the following arts program disciplines: dance, music instrumental, music strings, music vocal, theater, and visual arts. A maximum of 2 applications may be submitted by 1 student to 1 school. Families can confirm that Arts Mackenzie is their art school by placing their address in the YRDSB school locator. Now, let's learn a little bit more about our Arts Mackenzie disciplines. The first discipline we're going to talk about this evening is dance. Dance Arts Mackenzie's purpose is to educate the whole dancer in all elements of dance. Although performance is at the core of our curriculum, our Dance Arts Mackenzie students go beyond technique to learn choreography, performance criticism and history, wellness strategies, and kinesiology. With a strong focus on critical thinking, during their time in the program, dancers will engage with a variety of different techniques, work with some of Canada's top dance artists, and engage in a series of unique opportunities, field trips, and industry-grade workshops. In the past, our dancers have trained with artists from the Toronto Dance Theatre, Stratford Festival, National Arts Centre, Le Grand Ballet Canadien, among many others. In addition, our dancers have presented original pieces and cross-discipline collaborations for York Region District School Board's Quest Conference, public television children's shows, and OFSA opening ceremony. What makes our dance program different from other dance programs? Community and opportunity. Dancers in Dance Arts Mackenzie enter into a community where every individual voice contributes to the creative process. Over the 4 years, dancers will not only become proficient in multiple forms of technique, but will graduate with the knowledge of the science of movement, the structure of choreography, and the experience of creating and exhibiting individual pieces of choreography for performances at the Richmond Hill Centre for the Performing Arts.
When day comes, we ask ourselves, where can we find light in this never-ending shade? The loss we carry, a sea we must wade. We've braved the belly of the beast. We've learned that quiet isn't always peace. In the norms and notions of what just isn't always just is.
Have you ever felt like nobody was there? Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere? Have you ever felt like you could disappear? Like you could fall and no one would hear? Well, let that lonely feeling wash away. Maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay. 'Cause when you don't feel strong enough to stand, if you can reach out your hand. Lost that memory, and I hate that they require the need to be together. How could they go wrong? This terrible anatomy will surely get the best of me. Maybe they'd grow in someone watch as they grow in watch as they grow in someone
I would now like to invite Mr. Eric Hudspeth, our department head of music, to share some information about the music discipline.
My name is Eric Hudspeth, and I'm the head of music at Alexander Mackenzie High School. I would like to tell you a little bit about the music department. Tonight you will be watching and hearing just a fraction of the many co-curricular and extracurricular music ensembles open to Arts Mackenzie students. Performing groups in non-pandemic times at Alexander Mackenzie include 2-string orchestras as well as a full orchestra, 3 concert bands, 4 choirs, 2 jazz bands, and many small ensembles. Music students are actively involved in performing throughout the community and have achieved excellence in competitive festivals such as the Music Fest Nationals, the Music Alive Festival, the University of Toronto Choral Festival, the Toronto and Ontario Kiwanis Music Festivals, and the Atlantic Band Festival. Alexander Mackenzie ensembles have performed in Montreal, Boston, Chicago, New York, Disney World, and Halifax, as well as at local community events. Even in these COVID times, we have been able to put together performances that are spectacular, and this year we have been allowed to resume rehearsing bands, choirs, and orchestras in person. Music arts students are able to take advantage of the opportunities to have private lessons and master classes with professional musicians, participate in guest artist presentations, and make great music with like-minded, talented student musicians. I look forward to welcoming you all to Arts Mackenzie next year.
The next discipline we're going to talk about is theater arts. Theater Arts Mackenzie's purpose is to provide the theater student with a set of transferable skills that will allow them to be successful both on stage and behind the scenes. The Theater Arts Mackenzie curriculum covers acting, directing, technical theater, script and screenplay writing, theater history criticism, and wellness tips for performers. With a strong focus on practical performance opportunities, theater artists will engage with a variety of techniques and interactive experiences to hone their craft. Our theater artists have trained with a multitude of top Canadian theater companies and artists, including the Stratford Festival, Shaw Festival, Canadian Stage, Canadian Opera Company, National Arts Centre, and the National Theatre School of Canada. In addition, our theater artists have won multiple awards at the National Theatre School of Canada Festival and have performed at Quest and throughout the community. What makes our theater program different from other theater programs? Community and opportunity. Over the 4 years, the students form a production company and develop original pieces of theatrical art. In their senior years, the students begin to specialize in theatrical roles and collaborate to produce 1-act and 2-act plays that are performed in multiple venues in York Region. Many of our theater artists work alongside other Arts Mackenzie and Alexander Mackenzie High School students to collaborate on our annual musical theater performance presented at the Richmond Hill Center for the Performing Arts. When students graduate the program, they are not only proficient in many areas of theater, but they are experienced project managers, leaders, and critical thinkers.
We are so excited that you're interested in the arts program.
As the grade 9s, we were in your place last year.
We know you might be feeling excited, nervous, anxious, overwhelmed, confused, and a crazy tornado of other emotions. But don't worry, you have a full team supporting you.
What you're feeling is totally normal, and know that everyone here was once in your position.
At AME Trust, you'll make so many new friends and meet people with the same interests as yourself. Along with that, the teachers and community here at AME Trust are amazing. So
High school is different from elementary school no matter what, but Alexander Mackenzie is like no other.
There are plenty of programs, clubs, and other opportunities to learn new skills and improve your person.
Whether you're in a program or not, AMHS sets you up for a bright future.
Hi, I'm Paris, a senior virtual student here at the Theater Arts Mackenzie program, and I have been attending Arts Mackenzie since grade 9 after auditioning for the theater program in January 2018, and I will be going over a bit of what it's like attending the hybrid classes here at Alexander Mackenzie. This is the second year I've chosen the online option, and I just like to say it is so nice being back and interacting with the family I've made here at Arts Mackenzie. The hybrid option has been so refreshing and has given myself as well as my virtual classmates the opportunity to feel part of the community again. My fellow online classmates and I are very impressed by how inclusive they've been with the virtual students this year and making them feel a part of the class. It is definitely very valuable to have an arts community and family to back you up and support you in all your artistic passions. It's very good for mental health. So I strongly encourage you to apply to the Arts Mackenzie program even if you were just curious but applying as a virtual student. Anyway, we hope to see you sign up for our wonderful art school. Arts Mackenzie always has room for new students, and we are ready to share new experiences with you as well.
We're working on a verbatim project to create a small performance based on the conference and the subject of well-being.
I hope that people at the Quest Conference will learn a little more about artistic expression and how we use artistic expression to talk about issues in our society, and I hope that they definitely allow for the conversation to continue.
Every aspect of the arts really gives a person and a student the ability to step outside their comfort zone and to improve and to take part and to lead in something that they may otherwise not have wanted to or felt the confidence or ability to do so.
It's such a way to embody somebody else and kind of get a presence for yourself and understanding of yourself.
It's definitely creating a very good safe space with people who are similar to me is very important to me and my well-being.
I would now like to invite Miss Alex Badia, our Department Head of Visual Arts, to share some information about the visual arts discipline.
Hi, I'm Alex Batia, Head of the Visual Arts Department at Alexander Mackenzie High School, and I'll explain a little bit about our specialized visual arts program through Arts Mackenzie. Having art for both semesters, which is what you would do if you were in the Arts Mackenzie program, offers more in-depth lessons of wide variety of techniques, media, theory, and history than you would get by just taking art once a year for 4 years. It also offers the opportunity for a number of guest artists throughout the 4 years while you were in high school, as well as guest speakers and workshops in a wide variety of media that are not normally explored in high school art curriculum. We also do a number of field trips to various places around Toronto, Stratford, and the greater GTA, as well as extended field trips sometimes to places abroad. In the past, we have gone to Ottawa and Montreal. We also have a grad art show, which is a culmination of your 4 years through Arts Mackenzie Visual Arts, in which students curate, run, market, and hold a reception for a graduate art show that they put together and offer out to the public off-site. So in the past, we have done it at Boynton House at Richmond Green, but that is up to students to find a spot and hold their own art show, giving them great real-life experience in the arts. There is also the opportunity for a lot of volunteer experience. We have legacy artworks that students do around the school, which are pieces that stay on a large scale, that they can leave their mark in the building where they have spent the past 4 years, as well as a lot of cross-curricular arts opportunities with the other arts departments. For example, we have created artwork for the dance classes in which they do a dance response, and then the artworks are projected on the stage while the dancers create their pieces and show their work, as well as the musical theater. We often in grade 11 create the sets and do the painting of the sets for our annual musical. And that is a good summary of all of the different opportunities that we offer through Arts Mackenzie Visual Arts that are outside of the regular art programming.
Every year, the arts departments collaborate to put on a full-scale professional musical at the Richmond Hill Center for the Performing Arts, and it includes
music,
visual arts,
and theater and dance. Here are some of our highlights of previous shows from the past couple of years.
Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are beside me. All alone, I walk with him till morning. Without him, I feel his arms around me. And when I lose my way, I close my eyes and he has found me. God on high, hear my prayer. In my need, you have always been there. Do you hear the people singing the song of angry men? It is the music of a people who will not be slaves again. When the beating of your heart echoes the beating of the drums, there is a life about to start when tomorrow comes.
Suddenly I'm 17, and suddenly I'm 17, and suddenly there's a lot I am not certain of. Goodbye 12, goodbye 13, hello.
And I thought, think
Richie, think Richie,
what are you
think Richie, think Richie,
when you
think Richie,
out?
think Richie,
Honey, ain't no
think Richie,
stand
think Richie,
no scholarship to life, and I was scared.
think Richie,
Scared.
think Richie,
Scared.
think Richie,
Scared.
think Richie, go to it,
And now life really begins.
go to it,
And now life really begins.
go to it,
And now life really begins.
go to it, go to it.
In summary, here are some unique facts about Arts Mackenzie. Arts Mackenzie program is designed for students who are passionate about and learn through the arts. At Arts Mackenzie, students develop strong academic, artistic, and life skills. While working towards their Ontario Secondary School diploma, students take an additional 8 credits in their arts discipline to earn the Specialized Arts Certificate at graduation. Entry into the program is by an application and selection process in the student's grade 8 and grade 9 year. Class time is spent in specialized studios. Students have access to some of Canada's top artists through workshops, lessons, and virtual field trips. Students have the opportunity to perform and/or exhibit work at diverse spaces in York Region, including the Richmond Hill Centre for the Performing Arts and historical Boyton House. There is also an option to take unique cross-discipline electives in the senior years, such as musical theatre, film, and the specialist high school major program. Let's now talk about the application and selection process. So there are 3 steps to applying to Arts Mackenzie, and we are going to go through each step in detail right now. Step 1 is registering on ETSB. The registration opens on November 10th and closes on December 6th. The ETSB registration must be completed in one sitting, and there's a $25 fee to apply to Arts Mackenzie. Link to the ETSB registration form will be posted on our website on November 10th, and there's a maximum of 2 discipline registrations per student. There is an additional $25 fee to apply for 2 disciplines. So what do families need in order to register on ETSB? Here is a list of all of the requirements needed to complete the ETSB registration. Step 2 is the application and e-portfolio process. All students who submit an ETSB registration by December 6 are guaranteed a chance to submit an e-portfolio for stage 2 of the application process. Information and details regarding the selection process and what students have to submit as part of the e-portfolio will be sent out to families by December 10th by the email that was provided in the ETSB registration. Overall, the e-portfolio is divided into 2 categories. There are some artistic prompts and there are some reflective-based questions. The application selection process will be fully virtual this year. The selection criteria and look-fors for each discipline's e-portfolio will be shared with students and families after December 10th and also posted to our Arts Mackenzie webpage. Students will also be invited to a Google Classroom where they can access all material in one place, ask questions, and seek clarification if necessary. The e-portfolio will be due on January 10th, 2022 at 10 p.m. So let's talk a little bit more about the e-portfolio and the success criteria. The success criteria for the e-portfolio will be communicated with the students on December 10th and will be discipline specific. Overall, we encourage students to make sure to read all of the instructions and complete all of the tasks, ask questions to seek clarification, be confident in their creative choices, pick choices in the prompts that showcase their creativity and critical thinking, and use details when explaining their thinking in the creative responses. Let's talk about the final stage. Stage 3, the selection. All registrants who submit an e-portfolio application will receive notification at the end of January. Applicants will receive one of the following results: an offer of acceptance, a notification that they are on the wait list, or a notification that they were not successful with the process. Students and families must accept or decline an offer, and then at this point, we will begin the registration process, which occurs end of January, beginning of February 2022. Here are some key dates to mark on the calendar. ETSB registration opens November 10th and closes on December 6th. All students who submit an ETSB registration by December 6th are guaranteed a spot in Stage 2, the application process, which will require the students to complete and submit an e-portfolio. Application e-portfolio process will begin on December 10th when we send all the information about what's required in the e-portfolio to families, and that information will be sent to the email that is provided on the ETSB application. There are a maximum of 2 discipline applications per student, so one student can apply for up to 2 separate disciplines. There is a cost of $25 per application, so if you apply for 2 disciplines, then there are 2 $25 fees. If successful in the selection process, Arts Mackenzie has a $100 enhancement fee for each year the student is in the program. So where do we find this information? The link to the ETSB registration and all the information about the application process will be posted on our website, www.artsmackenzie.com. We invite families to view the frequently asked questions document. Here are the list of emails of the department heads, and for any general inquiries, please email the Arts Alexander Mackenzie email address listed on your screen. We invite you to join us on social media. We love sharing the successes and progress of our students and studio work on a variety of social media platforms. This brings us to the end of our formal presentation. We look forward to seeing your application and e-portfolios and welcoming you to the hallways of Alexander Mackenzie High School in September 2022. Be well, stay safe, keep creating.